morning, guys and girls. So as I promised, I'm going to share with you some breakfast recipes, and I've just come back from the gym, and I'm in the beautiful lime green Warrior Spirit Activewear today. So first up, before I'm going to really amp this breakfast up in terms of high antioxidants, I'm going to share with you one of my favorite juice recipes. And I know that this week we've been talking about taking sugar out of your diet, and you need to be really careful also, apart from the foods that you're eating, also what you're drinking and consuming in terms of liquids, because obviously anything to do with, sodas and all the bubbly kind of drinks that are, they're loaded with sugar. Yeah, even the ones where you're the diet sodas and stuff like that, they have a lot of artificial sugars in, which can create the same things as normal sugars, right? Because it's so sweet, it can upset your insulin levels in your body, and it can also upset your blood sugar levels. So you still have the seesawing highs and lows with artificial sugars. And anything to do, like if you're regularly drinking juice in terms of buying juice, right? I mean, there are some great ones out in the market these days. I know there's some super healthy ones, and those ones are okay, but I'm just kind of talking about the generic ones that are loaded with sugar. You've got to watch that. And today I want to share with you a high antioxidant one that you can do yourself. It's really quick and easy. Now you are going to need a juicer, right? So this one, I'll call it the mother of juices. I was very lucky. One day my boys brought it for me for my birthday, quite a few years ago now. Absolutely love it. It just whizzes stuff up easy. So we're going to do a carrot, celery, beetroot one. We're going to add a few more things into it. Obviously with COVID-19, you want to be carefully washing all of your vegetables. So I've got 3 carrots. They're just a normal size, right? A couple of sticks of celery. I've got a whole beetroot, but we're only going to use half of it. And you also want a nice red apple. This is a pink lady. And we're going to add some fresh ginger in. And I've also got a couple of baby cucumbers. So some alternatives to this, if you really want to amp up the greens, is you could add some baby spinach in. You could add some kale in. So we're just going to chop these up and get going. And you only have to do it roughly when you're juicing, yeah? Rolling around. And I've got baby cucumbers, right? So I don't actually have to chop those. We're just going to throw those straight in. And we'll chop our celery into smaller pieces. We'll throw some of that in, and I'll chop the rest of these up so that we can quickly juice them. You just want to cut your apple into cores. Take the core out. And I'll just mention that any of the recipes that I'm doing, they're all listed on my Warrior Spirit Activewear blog. So there's a lot more information on the blog, particularly the nutritional values of the recipes, how good they are for you. In terms of beetroot, if you've never worked with beetroot before, basically all you do is cut the ends off. Now, obviously being beetroot, it can get a bit messy. We're just going to cut it in half, and then you could use a peeler. We're just going to take the peel off. So it's quite tough on the outside, yeah, the peel. You don't need to cook them or anything like that. We're going to use them straight as they are raw. They do actually put a lot of juice out. And in terms of vegetables, you want to be getting as fresh as you can, fresh from market to table. We'll just cut that in half, and let me get some of this out of the way. And we just want a little chunk of ginger. And we're just going to, again, just take the peel off the outside. I love ginger. Oh, so gorgeous. Nothing like fresh ginger. And we'll put this whole little chunk straight in. You could also use, if you can't get access to ginger and you want it, and sometimes it can be quite expensive, yeah, you can get like the pureed ginger, which comes in a tube. So we're just going to drop that in. All right, this can get quite loud once we get started. Super quick and easy. Wait to see the beautiful colours in this. Gorgeous, high antioxidant, and I'm going to be actually drinking this while I cook our next breakfast recipe. And let's take a sip. Gorgeous. So what the beetroot does is the beetroot actually makes it beautifully kind of earthy but sweet, yeah? You just taste a hint of that ginger in there. So if you want this recipe, I'll put the link down below in terms of straight to the blog, all the ingredients, and you can go and check that out. And next up, we're going to do a breakfast recipe.